This is a video about an app called Envision. A few weeks ago, did another video about an app called Seeing AI, which is just above the icon there, top right hand corner. And the problem with Seeing AI was that it was only available on iPhones and Apple products, and not available on Android. Envision, however, is available on Android and it's available on Apple products too, so we'll have a look at that. It does an awful lot of the same kinds of things that Seeing AI does, but as I say, it's available on Android for anyone who uses Android phones. So let's have a quick look at it. So what it does is it does very, very similar things to what Seeing AI does. So from across the bottom, if you watch the video for that one, then the things are very, very similar. Originally, the apps were designed for people with visual impairments, but there are some things in there that really are useful for general users. And there's one particular feature that's just come through thanks to AI, which is kind of leaping into all the apps that are people using now. That is quite interesting to look at. So as I said, a lot of the things are available on Seeing AI, so they're available on Envision too. So I'm going to quickly whiz through those at the bottom because they're already been covered in the previous app anyway. So instant text will read out loud text to you without you actually doing anything, just hovering over the screen. So if you hover over it and you click on instant text,
welfare of animals transport, or
it will read that information out loud to you. Scan text will actually scan in the entire document and it will then do, read it out loud to you and do other things. I'll come back to that one in a moment. Library, if you've got documents on your phone or on your tablet, you can pull that into the app here and it will then read that out loud to you and so on. Import a file, again, if you've got a file elsewhere stored somewhere on the network, you can import that. Scan a barcode, like it says, it will read out it will go read the barcode, go and have a look, see what that barcode is for, and then come back and read that out loud to you and tell you what the barcode is for. Describe a scene. You use the camera and it will look around wherever you are and it will describe that you're in a crowded room with tables and chairs and computers and so on, if that's where you are. Explore will look at the room around you and tell you what's in front of you. Not an awful lot of use for most people, but if you do have a visual impairment, it's quite useful. So, for example, you can click on that and it will have a look around and say, footwear, it's just in my shoes, it's a chair, it's a table, and so on. So it will look at a variety of different things. And a window. So that's explore. Find objects, if you click on that, again with the visual impairment, it will find where a pen is or it will find where door handles are. So if you find it difficult to find those things, the objects will do that. More features on the next menu. Find people, it will look for particular people and it will say, oh yeah, there that person is. That again, that feature was available in Seeing AI as well. You can teach it to look for particular things, like look for particular people and recognize them. It'll detect colours, so it'll say what a particular colour is. So
silver,
it's looking at silver on that.
Light grey,
it's looking at light grey on the carpet and so on. And it will scan a QR code. So that's a quick whiz through most of those features. Please feel free to have a look at those and have a play if you wish to. But the ones I'm looking at today relates to scan text. So click on scan text and you can then scan in a document. So we've got...
not all edges are visible.
Oh dear, I apologise. So there we go. So we've got this document which
welfare of animals transport, order.
Pause that. Which is a page from a PowerPoint slide. So the first thing it will do, like Seeing AI does, having scanned it in, it will read that information out to you if you wish.
Welfare of animals transport, order, 2006. Journey times shall not exceed 8 hours.
So it will read the document. So it will take it from the PowerPoint, it will take it from Word documents, it will take it, if you've got a good resolution screen, you're allowed to take a photograph of this computer screen and it will read that out loud to you as well. Again, the icons across the bottom from the right, I'll explain why from the right in a minute. From the right, you've got the A and the other symbol. That means it will translate that document into another language for you if you wish to. So,
bien être des animaux transport, command, 2006.
That's the same thing.
Journey times shall not exceed 8.
Translated into French. redo it again, that's the one next to it on the left. Obviously, you've got the play button in the middle. You've got the upload. So if you click on upload, you can then upload the document as you've scanned into a Word document, or you can upload it to any other file, and you could send a text to yourself with that information in it. So again, you can then use that because it's editable. You can highlight that, paste it into documents and so on. The little question 3 dots speech bubble on the far left, that's the thing that's interesting, because what that does then is that takes the document and it uses AI and allows you to question the document you've just scanned in and ask it to look for particular answers to questions that are contained in that document. So let's give that a go. So the 2 ways you can input is I can type my question into that box where it says ask your question, or I can do a voice input. So let's try voice input. What's the name of this law?
Searching for your answer now. The name of the law mentioned in the document is the Welfare of Animals Transport, Order 2006.
What's the maximum journey time with pigs?
Let me help you with that.
Okay, I'm going to close that because I don't think I think I started to talk before it actually picked up what the question I was asking it. So it's gone away and it's had a look at the document. If it can't find it in the document, it will then go away and have a look elsewhere on the internet. So let's try that one again. What's the maximum journey time with pigs?
Processing your request. According to the document, the maximum journey time with pigs must not exceed 24 hours.
Okay, there you are. So that's interesting. Let's ask another one. What are the rules about bedding?
Searching for your answer now. The document states that there is sufficient bedding as one of the requirements for exceeding the 8-hour limit on animal transport journeys. While the document doesn't specify the exact amount or type of bedding required, ensuring that animals have sufficient bedding is necessary if the journey time goes beyond 8 hours. This implies that bedding must be adequate to provide comfort and meet the welfare needs of the animals during transit.
So what that's done is it's not just read the document, it's actually gone away and implied things from what the document says, that if the document says this, then it's reasonable to assume that this is also what it means. Let's ask one more. What do I need to know about ventilation?
On it. According to the document, concerning the transport of animals, it is essential that the vehicle's ventilation is adequate and can be adjusted in response to temperature changes. This implies that the system must be capable of maintaining appropriate air quality and temperature for the welfare of the animals during transport, regardless of whether outside temperatures are high or low. The ability to adjust the ventilation ensures that the animal's environment can be controlled to prevent distress or harm caused by excessive heat or cold during their journey.
So it's looking at the document, it's looking for clues in it, it's using an AI algorithm, and then it's using that document to answer the question that you ask for it. So that's one page of a PowerPoint. It could be a much longer document, and you can use the system to actually ask it to look for information or to answer questions that you ask of it. So again, that can help with people who find it difficult to access large amounts of text. So you can actually use the app to look for information to make that process much easier. So that is a quick run through the app, which is called Envision. It's free, it's available on iPhones and Android, and thank you for listening and watching.